Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about the pros and cons of traditional publishing, so I hope you guys enjoy. Traditional publishing is where you go through publishing companies and agents, while self-publishing, you're doing everything yourself. Traditional publishing is an option that you can choose if you want to publish your book. For me personally, it's just one I'm not choosing, but it can work for anybody. So today I'm going to give 5 pros and 5 cons of traditional publishing, and of course, I'm going to start with the pros. Pro number 1 is the agent. When you choose a traditional publishing route, you gain an agent through the publishing company. That agent fights on behalf of you and your book. They handle all business matters, they handle all the transactions, they mentor the author, they build up the author's reputation, they handle everything involving the publishing process. Pro number 2 is the professional team is provided. They provide the professional editors, proofreaders, formatters, cover designers, marketers, and more. And a bonus is that you don't have to pay for any of them. Pro number 3 is payday. When going through a traditional publishing, you don't have to pay upfront costs to the publishing company or agent. If you fulfill the contract's requirements, then you get a pay advance regardless if your book does well or not. And whether or not your book does well, you are still going to be paid. Pro number 4 is a greater visibility and reach to others. You have a better chance at becoming a well-known author, getting awards for your books, getting your books put onto shelves of well-known bookstores. More readers are going to want to read your book because of your agent boosting your book out to others. And there are less stigmas in being a traditional publisher than there are in self-publishing. And of course, pro number 5 is that you have more time to write. With traditional publishers, they handle everything involving the marketing and the editing process. So writers have more time to write their books, write sequels, and more. And now we move on to the cons of traditional publishing. Con number 1 is actually gaining an agent. Agents have a choice. They can choose to work with you or choose not to work with you. So unfortunately, there are a lot of rejections. And when you sign with them, you're going to end up losing your rights to the book. Con number 2 is no creative choices. Because you signed your rights over to the book, after you write the book, you have no creative control over what happens next. You have no input in how it's titled, how the cover art goes, or how it is marketed to others. Con number 3 is that it is a very long process. You are in line with millions of other authors. So sometimes you are put at the bottom and you are a low priority. Because of this, it could take years before your book is put onto shelves. Not to mention, it can also take years before a publishing agency accepts your book. Con number 4 is low income rates. You get a low royalty rate, which means you get less pay. The reason why is because the agent is taking a portion of the book's sales and giving it to themselves and all of the professional people that they paid so that you didn't have to. And con number 5 is kind of a given. It's the contract and clauses. When you sign on to a publishing agency, depending on the company, most of all of those clauses are more catered to the agent than to the writer. And if you do not follow the contract, like if a deadline is not met, there can be consequences. Now, some agencies have a little bit of wiggle room so that you can negotiate the clauses, but most agencies will have a set contract and you cannot change it, which results in some of these contracts being a little bit complicated. So just like with self-publishing, traditional publishers have good pros, but they also have some bad cons. This comes with publishing in general. It's up to you which one you choose. And even though that I'm not going to go the traditional route, I'm not going to say that traditional publishing is bad. It is a good resource to use, especially for those who are not sure what they are doing and they prefer to have somebody else to do it for them. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any suggestions or questions for me, leave a comment down below and I'll read them. And I hope you all have yourselves a great day. Bye!